Okay, here we go. Aloha, everyone. It looks like we are live. Let me know if you see me. I mean, I think you will let me know. I'll see myself. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to say my hellos in a second. I'm getting started early here because... Okay, I see myself. Aloha, everyone. Okay. I'm getting started a little bit early here because I have a package from Ohana to unbox. I figured I'd do it with all of you. So, dun dun dun. Ohana sent me something. Oh my gosh. On screen it looks huge. It's really not that big because obviously it's an ukulele and ukuleles are not that big. Okay. But I figured it would be fun to do it with all of you, so I'm just getting started a little bit early here. Oh, let me see if I can see everybody. Okay. Hello. Oh, good. You see me. All right. Let's see if I can open this. Okay. I mean, I know what it is, but I'll let it be a surprise for you. And then it's a little bit of news to share with you all. Nothing too exciting. Okay. This is unwieldy to do this on my lap in front of you. Oh, sorry, I'm shaking the computer. Okay. Oh, yay! People are talking about how I performed it last night. Okay, I'm gonna leave this down. All right. There's a lot of packaging. Oh, one thing I got that I'm excited to try out. They didn't give this to me. I bought this, but they sent it to me. Is as a reverb pedal from LR Bags. I'm gonna try that out. And oh, whoa. Okay, they sent an ukulele in a hard case. This is not something that I've gotten before. Oh, let me just tear this open because I'm not saving this. For those of you who are just joining, I'm just opening a package from Ohana. do, 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 do. Okay. All right. Ta-da! Oh, it's like almost in tune. It's a solid mahogany concert with a cutaway and electronics and Worth Brown strings. Pretty in tune for just having been set up. So, Ohana sent me this because I am going on tour to China with them. They have an expo in Shanghai, and they've invited me to go. So in October, before Oktoberfest, I will be on tour in China for 2 weeks. And I'm going to tour with these two instruments. My signature uke, which is the laminate mahogany, and then this solid mahogany with the cutaway and electronics. So yeah, that's why they sent it to me. I'm testing it out. So, yeah, this is not a signature ukulele. This is one of their lines. So, this is not, well, it has potential to be a future signature ukulele, but for now it's not. Yeah. But yeah, turn up the sound. Okay, I'm turning up the sound. 1, 2, 3. That better? Okay. So, I'm not going to play that today, but hey, new toys. There's always new toys. Okay, let me say aloha to some folks. We have Jim in the house. Awesome. Anita. Leah, who posted this awesome map of where the patrons are on our Facebook group, so check that out. Thank you, Leah, for doing that. Sue, R.I.P. Aretha. Oh my gosh, that's a huge loss, and people have been asking about Aretha Franklin ukulele songs. It's a little tough because she had such a powerful voice. It's really, the songs don't necessarily lend themselves to solo ukulele. I will work on it though, because Aretha was definitely one of my greatest influences and teachers, so I hope to honor her with some ukulele arrangements. I've tried though, for yesterday's Instagram 5 at 5, I worked on some Aretha songs, and it's hard because the production of those songs is so iconic. It's really hard to capture on the ukulele. I'll work on it though. Susan got a new Fender lime green ukulele. How fun. Sarah from the UK. Awesome. Holly from Kansas. Edgar commenting on the Stand By Me video. Awesome to see so many of you in it. Shout out for our patron Victor, who edited it. If you haven't seen it yet, the Stand By Me patron video is on YouTube. I sent a Patreon post about it. But you can also look it up on YouTube. And OUJ, which is Bob. Bob is in the video. Oh, there's a Mochi sighting. Hi, Moch. He's like, there's a big box here. Maybe I'll play with it. Okay. Cool. Margaret in Belmont. Hello. Janice. Mary from North Carolina. Diane. OT, hello. Kate from Alberta. Amy from Florida. Doug sitting on the YouTube. Lauren from Oakland. Deb in Ann Arbor. Connie from Portland. Linda. Kevin. Sue. Oh, did I already say Sue? No. A different Sue. Okay, great. Polly in Brooklyn. Okay, I'm scrolling ahead. Anna in Alaska. Eric. Hi, Eric. We'll see Eric on Tuesday. We have our intermediate Motown workshop with Lenny on Tuesday. So I'm sending out info about that tomorrow for our intermediate jam people. And then local folks can come take it in person. Mark, hello. Renee, Karen, Wendy, awesome. Randall, Carl, Mylin, Mai Tai, awesome. Jan from Florida, Christine, Mari Carr, Australians in the house, Timo, Caro, hello. Okay, all right, I'm gonna scroll ahead soon because I know I'm missing some. Donna, sorry, did I miss anything? I probably missed some, sorry. Here we go. At what level do you teach how to read notation charts? Donna, I think you just pick it up along the way. Start with the easier songs and you just pick it up along the way. But I don't explicitly teach that. But the more live lessons you watch, the more you'll observe about it, I would say. Yeah. Kristen, hello. SM. Smiley, hello. Richard, the family car. Michelle, oh right, oh my gosh, there's a lot of you. Brandy and Phoenix, okay, Ram, Todd, Fernanda, oh my goodness, Jill, hello, okay, Anima, Dennis, hi Dennis, oh Dennis likes his signature uke, okay, Sarah says hi to Mochi, Donald from Albuquerque, and Erlinda from Kauai. Oh, Kauai. Okay. Living in Windsor. Awesome. Okay, let's look at our new song. Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. And everybody's excited about this one. And I'm glad. I'm glad you're all excited. Hi, Laura. I see you. Eric, too, with his new signature ukulele. Awesome. Oh, let me position this so you can see the ukulele. Okay, I'll scooch back a little bit. So, you can see there are quite a few chords in this one. So I would call this song more advanced beginner, but we're going to start slowly so that we can cover, make sure that we cover everybody who the beginners get a chance to play a little bit too. And then we'll go into the fun, the rundown, the more exciting parts that everybody gets excited about. Okay. So let's just run through the chords at the top there. G, B. So hopefully, if you've done the creep lesson, then you have learned the G to B transition. If you haven't learned that yet, you can review the creep lesson. But G, right? To go to B, you're going to flatten your index finger and then slide it down over the two strings and then stair step your fingers up. Okay, so work on that. Let's keep going just across the chord bank at the top. C to the A, and then E7. E7, so, G, C, F, D, those are all beginner level chords. And then I would say the next level of chords would be A, E7. B is definitely kind of the level after that, but E7 is one that you can get under your fingers, yeah? D, F, and then our last two chords there are the optional chords for the intermediate variation. So if you look at the C star is just like the B shape, but you scooch it up one fret to the third fret. And then you'll see the B flat, right, is actually the same B shape, but just on the first fret. Okay? So what's going to happen is that we're going to move this shape. It's called a movable chord shape. And then we go to the A. But we'll talk about that more when we get there. Yeah? Okay, cool. Megan, hello. Ying Chen. Sissy, first live lesson, welcome. Amanda, Wendy and I were working on. Oh, yeah. And Wendy's in the video. Okay, so let's do single strums on the main chords, not the optional chords. Wow, Mochi's all over the place today. That's not usual. He's usually like the song, just like sitting somewhere wasting time. Let's go to the verse. We'll single strum and sing along, okay? So starting with the G, yeah, and it's a little low in my voice, but I'll do my best. Here we go. Strum. Sitting in the morning, and then move to the B. Sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes. Now same thing again on the second line. Watching the ships roll, go to the B, in, then I'll watch them roll away again. Okay, so those first two lines, yeah, same pattern for both. Welcome, Kathleen and Joanne and Lourdes. All right, let's try that one more time because we're going to play that several times. So let's just get that chord transition down, right from the top. Ready? And sitting in the morning sun. Try to get that G to B transition C. I'll be sitting when the evening comes. G, watching the ships roll in. Then I watch them roll away again. Okay, let's keep going. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay. Okay, moving from G to E7 is kind of hard, right? So you got to move. I would keep the ring finger down, move these two fingers, move the 1 and 2 fingers, and then move the ring finger. So everybody just try that a little bit. G, sitting on the dock of the move the 1 and 2, and then the ring finger. Bay. Now you got to switch back. So you can either move, I would move the ring finger first, yeah, and then go back to your G. Watching the tide roll away. Back to the E7, okay? Now last line, G, sitting on the dock of the bay. Go to the A, wasting time. Okay, Leah, you could try capoing at 2nd fret or 3rd fret. I actually play this in B flat, so I do. Sitting in the morning sun. But those chords are much harder, so I wanted to make sure that I was teaching chords that are achievable, more achievable, and then yeah, you can capo. So either I would say 2nd or 3rd fret. You could just try it. Okay, so let me know how that G to E7 is going. Let's try single strumming through the 2nd verse. Ready? We'll go a little bit more fluidly through. Ready? 3, 4. Left. Oh, G. Okay, sorry. 3, 4. Left my home in B, Georgia. C. Headed for the Frisco Bay. A. Again, G. 'Cause I got nothing to live for. Looks like nothing's gonna come my way. G to E7. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the A bay, wasting time. Okay, let's go to the bridge. G, D, C. We're moving a little bit faster. Okay, here we go. Single strums. G. Looks like D, C. Nothing's gonna change. Again, G. Everything D still remains the same. Okay? Now, I like to reinforce that when you go from G to D, that you don't pick up your ring finger. Make sure your ring finger stays nice and steady, and you just push into it, slide to make your D. Okay, let's try that one more time from the bridge. 3, 4. Looks like nothing's gonna change. Everything still remains the same. The second I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so F. Guess I'll have to remain the same. Hi, Christina. Tim, what about Pinky? G, E7? I mean, I like to say there's no rules and you can totally do that. I don't think it's easier, but for other people it might be easier. So yeah, I guess you would. I'm not sure what you do about tucking that pinky. But if that's easier for you, go for it. Yeah. Okay. Good. Let's go through the last verse. Right. I'm sitting here resting my bones. G. Sitting here resting my bones. Go to the B. And this loneliness won't leave me alone. G. 2,000 miles I roam just to make this dock my home. I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Here I usually go higher just because that's to make it different. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time, wasting time. And this is my own ending. In the original, it just fades out with a whistle. I can't whistle, and I don't want to do a fade out, so this is how I end it. Wasting time, I'm wasting time. Yeah, so the way I would do it is sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time, wasting time. wasting time. So that's how I intend to play it in the play along. Okay, cool. Now let's apply our island strum. Okay, so I'm sure you probably all know you go to the Stand By Me tutorial to learn the island strum. Okay, so let's just go really slow with the island strum because we're only going to do one island strum per chord here, starting with the first line of the first verse. Okay, ready? G, 2, 3, 4. Sitting in the morning sun. Now go to your B. I'll be sitting when the evening comes. Okay, so it's pretty fast changes, yeah? So let's try the second line, okay? So if you're more of a beginner, then you can just focus on getting the chord changes in time. You could just, again, do the single strum, yeah? Or take your time and just catch up with us. Yeah, let's try the second line, same as the first. Ready? Watching, 2, 3, island, watching the ships roll in, and I watch them roll away again. Okay, now let's go to our sitting on the dock of the bay, G to E7. One island strum per chord. 2, 3, 4. Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Okay, we'll pause there. Okay, so you can see why you would need to learn to move this quickly. Yeah? So you want to get your ring finger nice and strong and make sure you're pushing against your thumb in the back. Okay, and then the very last line, sitting on the dock of the bay. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Okay, so let's take that first verse and we'll go slower, but we'll go directly through. Okay, ready? Here we go, from the top. 2, 3, 4. Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll to the B and to the C, and I watch them roll to the A again. G to E7. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watch it. Back to G. This tide roll away. G to A. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. E7. Okay, so playing it through slowly is a way to learn to connect it while trying to keep time. Yeah, because if you're just doing sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting, if you're strumming fast but then pausing for the chord changes, then that's not going to help your rhythm very much. So focus on keeping the rhythm steady but learning to practice slower so that you can improve the chord changes in time. Yep. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's play the second verse with that island strum, and then we'll get to the bridge where we have our different strum, the swing strum. Yeah. So left my home in Georgia. Let me know how this is going, especially if you're more of a beginner, and I can help give you some variations. But you could always go back to that single strum. Yeah, if you need to learn the chord changes. Yeah. Yep, Ramtod is asking no flower. That's just when I'm performing. Okay, here we go. Right, here we go. Left my home. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left my home in Georgia. See, headed for the Frisco Bay. Let's go a little slower, 'cause I got nothing to be lived for. To the sea, looks like nothing's gonna come my way. G to E7. Now let's go to our bridge. And so you can see on the top there, I write swing strum on the split measure. So we are moving from the G to the D. It's in brackets, so those brackets are splitting a measure. Yeah. So G and D, what we're going to do is 2 swing strums. So on G we'll go down, down, up, and to the D we'll go down, down, up. And then when we go to C, we'll do full island strum. Down, down, up, down, up. Okay? So this is similar to a lot of what we did in American Pie. Was that last month? 2 months ago? I think that was last month. So, yeah, let's try that nice and slow with pausing. G, ready? 2, 3. We go down, down, up, down. Looks like D, down, down, up. C, nothing's gonna change. Okay, now let's do that one more time. Just for the first bars. G, 2, 3, 4. G, we go down. Looks like D, nothing's gonna change. Okay, so actually let's do it without the singing because the singing is off time from the strumming. So we're gonna go G, 2, 3, 4. We go down, down, up, D, down, down, up, C, down, down, up, down, up. Again, G, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay, you can practice that a little bit more on your own. Karen is saying B and B flat, total bummer for newbies. Karen, you gotta learn it. You gotta learn it. You know, it's gonna, if you avoid it, it's gonna prevent you from playing a lot of songs. There's no way to play this song without that chord. Because the other key I play it in is in B flat. So this is actually a good exercise for learning that B chord shape. You're gonna need it for a lot of songs. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's try the bridge, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, we go. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay? Donna, if it's too fast, just do single strums there, and you can take your time later to learn to go faster, yeah? But we'll walk through it slowly one more time for everybody, and then play your single strums to keep up if you need to, okay? We'll go really slow, swing strums on G, 2, 3. We go G, down, down, up, D, down, down, up, C, island strum. Let's turn that around. Ready? G, down, up, D, down, up, C, island strum. Again, and G, down, up, D, down, up, C. There we go. Okay? Now on the second line, we're going back to the G as well. But let's do the first line with singing. Ready? Looks like G, 2, 3, same pace, and G. Looks like nothing's gonna change. Everything still remains the same. Okay? Now, the second line, we are going G, D, C to the G. Okay, you see how the C and the G are in brackets, so you're going to have to do the same thing with the down, down, up. So let's just do that phrase, the G, D, C, G. Ready? So down, down, up on G, 2, 3, G, down, down, up, D, down, down, up, C, down, down, G, down, down, up. Okay? Again, if you're more of a beginner, single strums, and then you can work on building up that speed. Okay? And then when we get to, so I guess I'll remain the same. You can do your island strum there. So let's try that second line of the bridge. 2, 3, 4. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same. Polly's saying it's hard to sing. Is that because of the rhythm? It's like really off from the rhythm. It's true. I think you gotta kind of listen to the original to get it. And I possibly have already also made up my own version, which is completely acceptable for you to just create the rhythm of the melody that works for you. So you can give yourself permission to do that. Yeah? Okay, let's try that last line one more time, and let's just do chords, no singing, so that we can get it down. Ready? Here we go. Swing strums. 2, 3, we go G, down, down, up, D, down, down, up, C, down, G, down, down. Now F, island strum, and the D. Okay, so beginners, keep working on those chord transitions. The more you can not have to think about those chord transitions, the easier it is to focus on rhythm. Yeah? Okay, here we go. So let's try it with singing, same pace. 2, 3, 4. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same. Okay, keep working on that. It's a lot, but keep working on that. Let's do the bridge all together. I mean, both lines of the bridge. Yeah, ready? Okay. Again, single strums if you're still beginner, and you could catch up later. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, G. Looks like nothing's gonna change. Everything still remains the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same. Okay, so let's keep going, and we'll play through the last part of the verse. Yeah, I mean, I think I like to make sure I bring enough challenge in each song for all of your levels out there. You know, there's hundreds of the patrons who are going to watch and learn this song. Some are beginner and some are intermediate. My focus is keeping it interesting at all levels. Yeah. Okay, so let's play this last verse. Ready? Island strum. 2, 3, and sit. Well, actually, that first one I just do a single hit. That's just because I make it a little bit exciting. Actually, I'll just tell you now, this is what I do to make it more exciting is on the F and the D, I just go all down strums. So I go, I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so then I do down strums. Guess I'll remain the same. I'm sitting here resting my bones. And that's just a stylistic choice. So if you want to do that, you can add that, but you can know that that's why. I just move to a down strum. Okay, so let's go with the verse here. So we'll start with the single hit G. I'm sitting here resting my bones. B. And this loneliness won't leave me alone. 2,000 miles I rode just to make this dock my home. I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Yeah, sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time, wasting time. Then you go to the A, wasting time. I'm wasting time. Okay, so that's the body of the song, you know. If you're more beginner, you focus on those single strums. If you're advanced beginner, then I think you should be able to manage the arrangement that I just played. Now I'm going to show you the fancy things that everybody's excited about. Donna said, I saw Otis do this when he opened for the Beatles at Candlestick Park. Oh my goodness, that sounds like an epic concert. Wow. Holy crow. Yeah, to be a fly on that wall. Actually, it's open air. Okay, cool. So, we'll put it together some more, you know. If you are more of a beginner, feel free to continue practicing with just the island strum. Now, I'm going to shift to the teaching the harder chords. Yep. If you don't like those chords, don't worry about it. You don't have to play them. Yep. But for those who do like those chords, let's do it. So the way I'd like to play it is G. You go sitting in the morning sun. Okay, you go to your B shape, and then with your B shape, you're going to scooch up, right, to your C star. I'll be sitting when and then you're going to walk it down. Evening comes. Yep. So I think some of you are already ahead of me on the walk down. That's awesome, right? So if you know the original song, then you can hear the walk down. Evening comes. He sings it, and it's also in the music, right? He walks it down. Evening comes. And the reason why this key and this arrangement is the way it is because your leading tone, right? That you actually hear the melody moving down. All right? Now, what's interesting for you theory folks there is that this C, you walk it down, all right? This is B flat. Now, your A is actually the same shape, just scooched back 1 fret, and you are barring off the end of your neck. Right? So you don't have to use your regular A. You could actually keep that shape moving. Good. Cool. Yeah, Mark is saying that he likes to do that. Yeah. And that's an option. You could also scooch to your A, whatever is easier for you. So I'll play through the first couple lines for you so that you can hear it. Ready? 3, 4. Sitting in the morning sun. I'll be sitting when the evening comes. Bob says, I'm keeping my ring and pinky fingers in place to slide on the wall now. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm not sure what that was, but that's okay. Cool. So you can see on top that for the optional part, I wrote in some strums that you can use. You don't have to use it, but it may help you understand how it connects with the island strum. So when you're on the C star, right, you're doing the first part of the island strum, the down, down, up, and then you just throw away the second half of the island strum, and you're gonna go just down, down, down. And if your rhythm is pretty good, you can hear that you actually move to the A anticipated, right? Meaning you're not on the 1, that you're moving it on the 4 and, right? So you're going, I'll be sitting when the evening comes. And then you actually have to hold the 1 to finish the island strum. Okay. Yeah. So Kristen, if you have your B shape, then you just have to go to the 3rd fret, then you move to the 2nd fret, then you move to the 1st fret. Yeah. So, but it is a lot to handle. So you have to go. So let's actually have everybody do this. Let's go to the C star shape, right? And then you're gonna go down, down, up, and then you're going to go 1 strum on C, move down to 2nd fret, 1 strum, and then one more fret, and then 1 strum. And then you can either slide off the end or go to your A. Yeah? So take your time with it, and it will come. It's just a matter of being strong enough with this chord shape that you can move it. Yep. So, and I always advise really pressing hard with your thumb against the back, getting those fingers to be nice and strong. Mark asks, does it work well to keep the up strum of the island strum? That's true. You can if you want to. I think there's a little bit you get a little more attack if you do all down strums. Yeah. And so Renee is asking about the chuck. The chuck, I will leave the chuck for the intermediate players, but it is you can make it a chucking island strum. So this is what it would sound like. Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when sitting when the evening comes. Yep. Okay. So it's your regular chucking island strum: down, chuck up, chuck up, down, chuck up, chuck up. Holly's asking, can you show us how you position your thumb on the back of the neck? Yeah, so I do it like this. Yeah. Ugh. Let's see. I think I have to turn around even more. Here we go. I don't really move it that much as I play. Let me see. I kind of scooch the whole thing. Yeah, but it's just a small slide. Yeah. Finger strength, you know. So take your time with the finger strength. It definitely is not something that we were born with. So you have to work on it. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, for those of you who want to do the chucking island strum, then you go for it. Michelle doesn't know how to chuck yet. I have chucking tutorials. So if you're more of a beginner, you can build up to those chucking tutorials. Lion Sleeps Tonight. What's the other one? We do Riptide. I just have a how to chuck video too. Yeah. Cool. So let's try the first verse, right, with the, let's try it in full, right? I'm going to play it fully. If you're not ready for the walk down yet, then just go ahead and play your regular C island strum and your regular A island strum. Okay, ready? Now let's go nice and slow. 2, 3, 4. Sitting in the morning sun. With the walk down, I'll be sitting with the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, and I watch them roll away again. Let's keep going. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Solo. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Okay, so let me know how that is going. There's a lot of chord changing, so it's okay if you're more of a beginner to just focus on that. For those of you who are doing the walk down, can you feel that you are that we have to anticipate the A? So then you go, yeah, down, 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 and then you skip the first beat, the first down of the island strum on the A. That's the way I'm playing it. You can also do, I'll be sitting when the evening comes. But you kind of can hear how that's a little off. Yeah, so work on that. Sissy, wonder if it's okay to double stops for the walk down. So that means you are pumping. Is that what you mean? That you get a little bit of a break? Yeah, essentially that's the way I play it, with a little bit of a break, like a mute in between those hits. That makes it a little bit more dramatic. Yeah, I'll be sitting when the evening comes. Yeah, there you go. Holly, do you recommend doing this walk down slowly? I recommend doing everything slowly. If you can't do it fast, then you must do it slowly. Because if you're doing it fast and it doesn't sound right, then you'll never learn how to do it correctly if you don't slow it down. Yep, so yes, slowly. And then if you want to try the mute that Sissy's talking about, then you mute, 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 mute. Yep. Okay. Cool. Let's try. What should we practice here? Let's just walk through. Let's walk through the second verse, and then we're gonna add the chuck afterwards. Yeah. So, are you adding the walk down on every C? Everywhere where he does it vocally. Yeah. Everywhere where he does it vocally, which is every C. But that kind of question is more like it's an option. If you hear it in the song and you want to emulate it in the song, then the option is there. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Second verse. Slow. Yes. Is there a hit on the first G after the bridge? Yes. You see it? I put a single slash, which means the hit. Yeah. Okay. Verse 2. Ready? Nice and slow. 2, 3, 4. Left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay, 'cause I got nothing to live for, seems like nothing's gonna come my way, so I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away, sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Okay, now let's take the bridge again just for practice, okay? Okay, ready? And then at the end, let's do our down strums on the F and the D, right? Okay. Bridge, 2, 3, 4. Looks like nothing's gonna change. Everything still remains the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do. So down strums. Yes, I've remained the same. Just sitting here resting my bones. So that's where that hit is. Yeah. Okay. Let's try the last two lines of the verse into the bridge, because that's going to be a bit of a difficult transition, right? So you're going to go sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time, and then looks like getting ready for the swing strum. Okay. So second half of the verse. Verse 2 into the bridge. Ready? Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Get ready for the swing strum. Looks like nothing's gonna change. In my bones. Okay, so that kind of practice is more, I'm focusing on the transition between the sections, that you're moving from one strum to the next, and that takes practice in order to keep your rhythm, right? To move from the island strum to the swing and the swing. Yeah. What I find often happens with my students is that you know the island strum, but then when you get to the swing strum, you slow way down, and you want to keep that same rhythm. So that's something to practice when you're focused. When you want to focus on something to practice on. Okay, so let's add the chuck for those of you who feel like you could add the chuck. Okay. So we'll just work on it with the first couple lines, right? We'll go back to the top, sitting in the morning sun, yeah? So you go G. Holly, it's just down strums. Down, 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 down. Just down strums, yeah? Okay. 8. We're going to have 8 per... There's 8 half beats per measure, right? So... think of it as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, again, that's optional and that's how you feel it. If you want to play fewer or more, that would be fine. It's just more about staying in the time of those beats. So I don't want to be so prescriptive about telling you you have to do eight down strums there. It's not about that. It's about the feel. Otherwise, stick with your island strum, you know? So I think, let's put it this way, whenever you're asking me a prescriptive question, I'm going to tell you there's no prescription. I'm going to tell you, then go back to your island strum and just feel it. And if you don't feel anything, then maybe we don't do it. Yeah? Okay, cool. All right. Eric's asking about walking up to the beat. Sure, you could do that if you want. Yeah. You could do that if you want. That's another interesting addition that you can make. It's not so smooth in this key to do the walk up. If you do it in a better movable chord key, right, then you could do the walk up. Yeah. But what Eric's asking is definitely more of an intermediate level question, right? So you could do sitting in the morning, sitting in the morning sun. Okay, cool. So let's go to the chuck. We're gonna go back to our G and let's just see if we can do it, right? So G, down, chuck, up, chuck, up, down, chuck, up, chuck, up. Those of you who are more beginners, this is hard. So don't worry about it. Focus on your regular island strum. Focus on getting your chord transitions, okay? But just to put it all together for those who are more intermediate, sitting in the morning sun to the B. I'll be going to the C, down, chuck, up, down, 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 and then you're anticipating the A, and then chuck, up, chuck, up. Okay, that part is hard, so we're going to have to go, we're just doing the walk down with the chuck. We'll go C, down, chuck, up, down, 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 A, chuck, up, chuck, up. So see if you can get the timing of that. For those who are more intermediate, let me know how that's going. Down, chuck, up, down, 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 A, chuck, up, chuck, up. Again, it's a matter of feel, you know, that if you don't feel it, then listen, right? Try to listen to the original and see if you can feel it. And otherwise, play a strum, like a steady island strum that builds your rhythm before trying to do something fancy that doesn't fit yet. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to play the first two lines with the chuck for those who are more intermediate and can follow along. Ready? Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, and I watch them roll away again. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay. Sorry, I just kept going. Watching the tide roll away, sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Yeah, same thing for the second verse. Yeah, Donna says the song has so many levels. Yeah, I try to pick songs that have many levels or make sure I put many levels in. It's interesting because sometimes I like a song a lot and then when I go to teach it, I can't find that many levels to teach and then it becomes not a great teaching song, or the levels that I want to put in are too complicated. So this one, I feel like even if you just play the regular chords, it sounds great because it's such a great song. It already has so much going on melodically and in the chord changes, you know? You don't often see these chord changes. Yeah, 1, 3, 4, 2. Okay, let's practice the chuck on the bridge. For those of you who are not ready for the chucking on the bridge, just play your regular strums on the bridge because it's hard enough, yeah? Okay, ready? So you're going to on your swing strum, you're going to go down, chuck up, down, chuck up, down, chuck up, chuck up. Okay? Slow on the bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, G. Looks like nothing's gonna change. Everything still remains the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I downstrokes. Guess I'll remain the same. I'm sitting here. I like to make that hit dramatic. You don't have to do it. Christina, a single level song that Vegas feels prior. They just go back and play Three Little Birds. The funny thing is that Three Little Birds can be really complicated. Yeah. So there's ways to simplify everything, and there's ways to make things more complicated. And my students in class will always say Cynthia always has a way of making songs more complicated. So, and it's true. You know, I'm not that great a player. Like, I know I'm teaching you all, but if you say, put this in the hands of Jake Shimabukuro or Abe Lagermus Jr. or Ukulele, they're going to take this to a whole other level that I could never reach. So it's all just making the most with the song where you have it. But what I can do is break it down enough so that you can learn it and learn and step yourself up to the next level when you're ready. Yeah? Okay, cool. So I think let's wrap up by playing the whole song. Let's clarify the ending here. So let's just practice the last verse through the ending, and then we're going to play the whole song. Let me know, is it okay for me to play the full song the way I want to play it, like with the chucking and the walk down, or would you guys rather me simplify it? You can let me know that as we practice this last verse. Okay? So, last verse with the chucking. Yeah, and we'll take it slow. 2, 3. I'm sitting here resting my bones, and this loneliness won't leave me alone. 2,000 miles I roam just to make this dock my home. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Go to the A, wasting time. I'm wasting time. Okay, cool. I figured that you guys would be okay with me playing it, the full out version. You can always watch this video again, rewind to the different parts you want to practice. We take some parts slowly. You can even play it back slower if you need to. This video will be available to rewatch as soon as we're done here. So you'll have time to work on it. But I'm glad you like all the layers of this song. Let's try it together from the top. And I'm going to play it with the chucking and the walking down. Yeah. And, my vocal stylings. And so play at the level that you're comfortable playing. Single strums, island strum, add the chuck, try the walk down. Okay, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, and I watch them roll away again. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Left my home in Georgia, headed for the nothing's gonna come my way. So I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. To the bridge. Looks like nothing's gonna change. Everything still remains the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same. I'm sitting here resting my bones, and this loneliness won't leave me alone. Over 2,000 miles I roam. Oh, sorry, just to make this dock my home. I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Yes, on the dock of the bay, wasting time, wasting time. I'm wasting time. I'm wasting time. Play G7 up there to end. Maybe I'll add that in. Although we don't need another chord there, but that's okay. That I could just add, tell you all that. If you want to be fancy at the end, you could play a G7. Yeah, 7 7 7 8. Or you could play open 7 7 8. Okay, great. Let's wrap it up there for today. Oh, Christina, that's good to know that you could follow along without the chord chart. Yeah. Okay. What else we have going on here? Live lesson. Yeah, Tuesday is the intermediate Motown workshop with ukulele. It's going to be super fun. Live in San Francisco and live streamed for the patrons, for the $20 and above patrons. And the Stand By Me video, Let It Be videos coming up very soon. I'm performing with Craig and Sarah next week. Beginner workshop in Berkeley. The LA Uke Social tickets and Uke Fest tickets are out, and Oktoberfest tickets are coming out next week. So keep an eye out for that. And please all come to San Francisco if you can. Thanks so much for all your great comments and feedback. It helps me to create the lesson that I guess to modify this lesson to include all the things that people need. Yeah, so it's very helpful. So thank you. What's the next thing past mahalo? Oh, I don't know. Just aloha. Okay, everyone. Have a good night. I'll see you next time. Thanks for all your support. Ciao.